Last year, they split the season
Let's go
series
Chicago
at a game
Bulls.
apiece. Hey, let's talk about a guy we'll be watching tonight. The Manimal, Kenneth Faried. Just a madman on the floor and is perhaps one of the most active players in the league.
That's right, Ernie. He's from the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. He plays with the heart of a line in every aspect of the game. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Shout out to Brick City.
Brick City, wow, but closer is New York City to him. That's why he got that game, I think, Shaq.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
We're in the place, the United Center in Chicago, the home of the Bulls, where today we'll be broadcasting live. Welcome, everybody. Glad you decided to spend your Thursday night with us here at 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. The Bulls happy to return to Chicago after the road trip. They are still putting the pieces together right now with just one win in their first 5 games so far.
This is certainly not the way this team wanted to start the season, Kevin. I mean, they just haven't been able to get anything positive done. No positive momentum, lacking in confidence, and as a result, they're struggling.
But, you know, I actually like some of the things I've seen from this team here in the early going. I know the results haven't been there for them yet, but there are things they're doing well, and I don't think it'll be too long until the wins start to come.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Mudiay out there with Will Barton. And it's Wise in at the 5. Now here's Mudiay. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Faried, no good. And here's Rose. Pass to Big Dog. And he jams it with authority.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
And so here's Denver. After the Bulls pick up 2. There's a screen. 6 on the shot clock. That one a little long.
And that's a well-contested shot.
Well, we've seen him before. He does not allow you to just get easy baskets. He's always going to make you work for it.
Ball stolen. From deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Big Dog's got 7 points.
They really can't allow him too many open looks like that. I mean, that's just inviting trouble.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played. Faried, they can't stop the run with that one.
Still can't get anything going here after 3 tries.
Rose passes to Big Dog. The kick out to Dang. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. The fadeaway. The shot's good from Big Dog. 9 points in the game so far.
Boy, can he finish in the paint. That's one thing we know he's good at.
Mudiay with the ball. The Nuggets with another miss.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Butler goes in. And the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Butler's got his first bucket of the night.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
So here's Gallinari. He had 10 points in the win against Brooklyn. He kicks to Barton. To the paint. Here's Faried. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
And now that the seal is broken, maybe their shooting will start to improve.
Yeah, I don't think they really wanted to have as cold a start as they did, but maybe that'll break the ice and they'll move forward in fine fashion from here.
The shot's good from Big Dog.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
Well, while we have a second, let's go to the 2K leaderboard for a list of the league's top shooters from last season. Fourth, Freak.
Put the ball in the bucket. I mean, that's the name of the game, right? I mean, just...
Pau Gasol's checked in for Chicago. Yusuf Nurkic, he's checked in for Denver. Chandler comes in for Fareed. Moutier dishes to Barton. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Now here's Moutier. He's covered by Rose. Moutier kicks to Chandler. 3 on the clock, and that one's good. Now here's Rose. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Here's Big Dog. He's guarded by Chandler. Butler in the corner. Down low. And again, another basket good from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 13.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
The Bulls leading by 9. To the inside. 1:35 left in the first. And it's Dang in the corner. Outside Rose. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Butler's got his second bucket of the night. The Nuggets trail by 12. Moutier kicks to Chandler. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
You're right. Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Gallinari in the corner. And the 3 ball is good. Gallinari's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Here's Big Dog. He's coming off a 34-point game against Washington. Lets it go from 11. Chandler with the block. Now, Moutier. Nurkic screen on Rose. Martin. But they recover it. Wilson Chandler again. Chandler's got 8.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Rose attacking. Here's Grove. Chandler with the defensive effort.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
No one near Moutier as he lets it go. And it's off the back rim. No good. From deep 3-point range, that misses. Would have counted it. And the first quarter is in the books. Second about ready to get underway. Fighting to change it up. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Wizards.
You know, you hate to use this word, but I really felt like it was a sorry effort that they put forth on the defensive side.
Boy, that's pretty harsh from you, Greg, but you're right. I mean, too many times we saw them slow to set up and get on deep or late on their rotation, and they paid a big price for it.
Grove, he's in at power forward. Ian Clark out there with Rose. Then there's Dunleavy, and it's Rowe in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And the pass to Wise. The shot, no good. Great defense that time from Big Dog. Let's go to our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, what do you have?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Washington Wizards got down to business. He ended up with 34 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. This was just the game he needed to snap the cold spell he was in. That has to be a major relief for his team, guys.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you've got a thoroughbred like him, I think you've got to ride him for as long as he'll carry you.
Shot clock at 6. And Gallinari kicks to Fareed. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
Dunleavy, the pass to Rowe. Here's Big Dog, guarded by Harris. Gallinari with the steal. There's 57 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Fareed down low. 14 points from him the last game against Brooklyn.
But it didn't deter him from attacking defensively. His pressure was terrific. He also got 3 steals in that game.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
And, you know, with his free throw percentage being where it was last season, it changed the way teams defended him. I mean, there were no easy baskets. He was going to get fouled anytime he got near the rim. They were going to make him earn his points at the line.
The dish to Dunleavy. They grabbed their own miss. Gasol's shot is good. And the Bulls lead by 13.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
And the dunk by Fareed.
Tell you what, Kevin, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
Clark, that deficit will go away quickly if he does.
And how about how he capped that one out? Almost like the 1-2 punch.
It's 2-on-1. Pushing it up. It's blocked. There's Rose with the 3. And we finished one half of basketball. Bulls lead by 11. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third.
Okay, fellas, nice job sticking to the plan in the first half. Now let's widen the gap and get these fans even more fired up. I'll start with what's been a solid offensive effort for us. We're shooting the ball well because we're not trying to do too much. If the shot hasn't been there, you guys haven't forced it. Good work. Now I'll give credit where credit is due. We've taken very good care of the basketball. Turnovers were scarce, and we need to keep it that way. One thing I want to see from us offensively is to get to the basket. I want to see high quality looks in the second half and be aggressive in taking the ball inside. We're the ones in charge of this game, and that's not going to change in the second half if we stick to the plan. Now let's polish this off in style.
And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, guys, but, you know, anything can happen.
What a performance. Just look at the game for Big Dog. 15 points, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
The Bulls leading by 11. Our second half of basketball and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. So on the floor for Denver, Gallinari sits outside at 3 with Faried at the 4. Boudier out there with Will Barton. And it's Wise in at the center. The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the night. Looking at Denver, they got their last win against the Brooklyn Nets.
And it goes back to what's been their strength, really, on the interior from a defensive standpoint. They just defended the rim as well as you could.
Yeah, I thought it was really impressive the way they did it, guys. They were alert, they were active, they were aware, and their reaction to shots was outstanding. He's their go-to guy, and when he shoots the ball like he has today, that's what the scoreboard usually looks like.
Everybody
the Nuggets trail by 16. Inside, here's Faried. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Faried's got 9. Passes it to Big Dog. Back to Rose. Shoots the 3, and he gets it to go. And the Bulls lead by 17.
And we're seeing the shots start to fall for them now.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point.
Gallinari against Dang. Gallinari dishes to Faried. That's good. He's got 11.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he made... have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
And Butler, here we go. Stolen by Faried. Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. Barton kicks to Faried. No good. Chicago leading by 15. Outside Rose. Pass to Big Dog. The kick outside to Butler. Offline with his 3.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
And there's Gallinari on the assist for Moutier. Moutier's got his 8th assist here tonight.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we could see right there why he does.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Ooh, quick hands on the steal and then just mad hops on the slam.
Great sequence for them defensively and Clark offensively.
Well, one usually leads to the other, Kevin. That's just good, aggressive, attacking basketball at both ends.
Rose, good.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been non-existent.
We're playing too much on the perimeter. Let's look to dump the ball inside.
Find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in.
A minute 20 left to play in the third. Barton passes to Gallinari. He feeds it to Barton for the three. Chicago grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
59 seconds left in the third quarter. To the inside, Laverne. It's deflected. They recover it. Barton dishes to Nurkic. 11 feet out, and he hits it. Nurkic has got his first basket.
And really, that's what you want every time down the floor. A simple, high-percentage shot.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Nurkic with the steal. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Clark. 9 points in the game so far. The baseline J. And again, another shot trained there from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 7 points for the quarter. And there's the feed to Gallinari. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Dunleavy. No good.
Okay, fans, now coming onto the court are your Level Bulls.
And we're getting underway here in the fourth quarter. The scoreboard tells the story in this matchup, but we'll see how much things change up here. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Noah is out there with Big Dog, and it's Dang in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 10. To the middle, here's Grove. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
And Butler sends it back.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Fareed, a screen on Deng. Here's Barton, the pass to Wise, and he gets it to go.
You know, he's always thinking. That's what I like about him. Spotted the open man and immediately changed out of his shot and gave it up.
To the inside, Deng, and the layup's good off the glass. And the Bulls lead by 14.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Mike Malone gave to his team during that last break. He doesn't think they've been giving it their all, saying they've been quicker to rebounds, to every loose ball. We gotta wake up. The game's slipping away, and we're letting it happen. We have got to take control of this thing. We'll see if he lit a fire under him, guys.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Here's Grove. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Rose has got 6 assists here tonight.
I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Moutier kicks to Chandler. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. They get it back. The Bulls leading by 16. And here's Rose. Outside Dang. Pass to Big Dog. Moutier brings the double team. Pass to Big Dog. Just 5 on the clock. They get it again. Noah dishes to Rose. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Chicago.
You know, with their fast break operating so efficiently, I mean, you can see why they've gone with it throughout the game.
And also, guys, they take a lot of pride in their ability to rebound the basketball, especially on the offensive end.
They set the pick. Left side Chandler to stop the run. And he gets that one to go off the front iron.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Timeout. Timeout. Start it. Chicago 20. Timeout call. Start it. Okay, fans, now coming to the court are your Rebel Bulls. Make some noise and cheer them on.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Big Dog, the pass to Noah. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. And Fareed sends it back. But they'll get another chance. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And he is the ultimate when it comes to being a floor leader on the offensive end.
Yeah, you know, he's got a little bit of Greg Anthony in him. And he has been that leader today. I think he's done a really nice job of moving the ball and distributing it the way it needs to be done.
Well, Clark, I'm glad you referenced specifically why you thought he had a little Greg Anthony. I thought you were talking about my knees, my man. He looked a little hobbled out there for a moment.
And there's the defensive 3-second call. And the technical free throw is good. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Mudiay, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
The kick outside to Butler. Good on the triple. And the Bulls lead by 21.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passing.
And it's slammed in by Fareed.
Well, for one, he hasn't let them down. I mean, but a few other guys need to pick up the pace if they're going to be good.
Noah the screen. Butler goes in.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Chandler with the steal.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Chicago.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
They knocked down their shots. I mean, a little luck didn't hurt either. A lot of their 50-50 shots went in the basket.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just the 2 gamers since they're in opposite conferences. And you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Big Dog. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Great pass to set up the lay-in. Big Dog's got 30 points.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
On the wing, Chandler. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And really, if this had come just a little earlier, they may have been able to get back into the game.
Yeah, I agree with you. They needed this a lot sooner than they got it.
To the paint, here's Grove, and that one is stuck right through.
This is a serious game-clinching run they're on.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of surge.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Wilson Chandler again.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Here's Clark. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can sense the fact that they didn't want to let the fans down here. It's been a fun night to be in the building.
Greg, it really has been. I mean, such a lively, vibrant atmosphere, and no doubt that played a...
Men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation. Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot. And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.
We gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! All right, fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. Okay, we're good on the drills for now. Let's make sure we're getting better every day.
Let's get it all in perspective. For all y'all enjoyment, a song y'all can step with. Y'all appointed me to bring rap justice, but I ain't 5-0, y'all know it's Nas, yo. Then a whole lot of only describe us as soldier survivors. Stay laced in the best, well dressed with finesse in the white tee, looking for wifey. Thug girl who fly and talk so nicely. Put her in the coupe so she can feel the nice breeze. We could drive through the city, no doubt, but don't say my car. Say the is out. Newness, here's the anthem. Put your hand up that you with, count your loot with. Push the pool stick in your new crib, same hand that you hoop with. Swing around like you stupid. King of the town, yeah, I've been that. You know I click clack, where you and your men's at. Through the Smurf, through the WAP baseball bat. Rooftop like we bringing 88. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? With them. This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My life lit up. Trunk of the car, we got the street. Don't start none, won't be none. No reason for your mans to panic. You don't wanna see no ambulances. Knock drink down in this cup. That's the way you get Timberland up. Let the music diffuse all attention. Ball or convention, free admission. Can move swift. All my just coming homies. Get money, leave the beef alone slowly. Get out my face, you people so phony. Pull out my waist and made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. With them gangsters, with them. Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them at? Running, yo, my mood is real rude. Show you what to do. Don't box my obliges. Every invitation to fight you. Like Pun said, you ain't even in me class. Made batch bins, backseat, TV plasma. Ladies looking for athletes or rappers. Whatever you choose, whatever you do, make sure he a thug and intelligent too. Like a real thoroughbred is. Show me love, let me feel. Females who's the is always. And I like a little sassiness, a lot of class. Mommy reaching your bag, past the. I'm a leader at last. This a don you with my spit, lose consciousness.
This. Respect this here. Check. I'm from where the hammers rung. News cameras never come. You with your mans hung in every verse in your rhyme. Where the was slung. Spanish every summer. Where the blue vans would come, we throw the work in the can and run. Where the plans were to get funded, skate up the set to achieve this goal quick. Faced with immeasurable odds, still I gave straight bets. Someone felt the most something and you nothing. Check, I'm from the other side where other guys don't walk too much. And girls from the projects went and said we talk too much. So they ran up the time cause they sought them dudes to trust. I don't know what the they foul just like us. I'm from where the beef is inevitable, summertime's unforgettable. Boosters in abundance, buy half price sweater new. Your word was everything, so everything you said you do, you did it. Couldn't talk about it if you ain't living. I'm from where pull your card and argue all day about who's the best MCs, Biggie, Jay-Z and Nas. With Z-Ball and thugs are at odds. At each other's throats for the love of foreign cars. The catch cases, hoping the judge R&Rs. But most times find themselves locked up behind bars, that all. I'm from where they ball and breed rhyme stars. I'm from Marcy, son. Just thought I'd remind y'all. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son. Ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from the place where the church is the flakiest. And you've been praying to God so long that they atheists. Where you can't put your vest away and say you wear it tomorrow, cause the day after we'll be saying, I was just with him yesterday. I'm a block away from, not enough away from straight. Yeah. You're laughing, you know the place well, with the base well. And government, politic they sells. When we call the cops to 18, cause they hop out of vans and spray things. And life expectancy so low, we making our wheels at 18s. Well, how you get rid of guys who step out of line, your rep solidifies. So tell me, when I rap, you think I could criticize? If this flies, God strike me. And I got a question, are you forgiving guys who live just like me? We never know. One day I prayed to you and said if I ever blow, I let them know the stakes and exactly what takes place in the ghetto. Promise fulfilled, still I feel my job ain't done. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
So where you from?
I'm from where they cross over and clap boards. Lost Jehovah in place of rap laws. Listen, I'm up the block, round the corner and down the street from where the me. We make $1 million off of beats, cause our stories is deep. And tomorrow, long as the night before was sweet. Get lost for weeks in the street, twisted off. And no matter the weather, know how to draw heat. Whether you're 4 feet or a new size, it always starts out with 3 dice and shoot the 5. Thought they deuce was live, then I hit them with trips. Then I reach down for their money, Paul. Forget about this. This time around it's platinum, like the on my wrist. And this on my waist, y'all can't do about this. To show you love, that's how they fool thugs. Before you know it, you're lying in the pool of cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice. Many places, but I'm Brooklyn's own. Cough up a lung where I'm from, Marcy, son, ain't nothing nice.
this from above. No time. I get mine and make no excuses. Waste of precious breath. No time. The sun shines on everyone. Love yourself to death. So you gotta fire up. You think it'd be. Turn your head for 1 second and the tables turn. Yeah. And I know that I did you wrong. Will you trust me when I say that I'll make it up to you somehow? So you gotta fire up. You gotta let go. You never be loved. You never get along. You gotta face up. You gotta get loose. You never know the top till you get too low. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do, you know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you reach, you're going to come against obstacles, and you have to combat those obstacles in order to move forward. It's almost like you're playing a video game, you know what I mean? And then the prize is your sanity. Word.
Ha! Come on with it. Come on with it. Come on with it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it. Ha 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 ha. Come on with it. With it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
More levels, more devils. Diesel, airing out the stage like a Neville. Brother, leave you. Dot on your face for no good reason at all. We in a bad place. Ha, ha. Hip hop is separated by the nice and the nice not. Underground and I'm ice hot. What rap my age to keep the mic hot? Ha, ha. Couple hip hop butter beans. Big sluggers move with me, it's a gutter team. I love women who know the boom from the back. OG still could fill a room when he rap. Mike Blessing in a recession is food giving back to occupy labels that move, didn't wax now. Here come Bumpy on a primo track to represent hip hop from where we go back. Crack.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it. Cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens. You in the wrong place, to be real, reasons. I usually don't spit corny styles like that cause I'm too seasoned. How you sending links trying to get on, you stink. MCs don't give a what you think. Rapping if it's beef, I hit a brinks and put that kind of paper on your head to make a lot of blink. Now think, wouldn't you rather keep it music than to lose it all cause of music? I'm sure that's not how Bambaataa wanted us to use it. Now move it before I lose it. And I'm in it for the long haul. Bars, like lifers in a long haul. Bar, my life rocking mics, I raised the bar. Phased them, dazed them, and blazed them all. Scar, come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Word up.
Come on with it.
Crazy. Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Real cinema, the feature's a top feature. Whose favorite MC is the Bronx teacher? Flows long around hooks so the words reach you. Joe Jackson on you, Micah, beat you. Now beat it before I pull his Tito. In your ego, it's front page news, read it. My style is the barker over beats like Travis, I bark 'em. Spark 'em, overwritten flows like overflowing toilet bowls. The game is a mess. Beef ain't really over with. The only way for me to get over it is to aim at your chest. I rock with a DJ who sets the tone, plugs in 2 12s and a microphone, and I don't stop rocking the beats and keep rocking. As long as the streets hear heat, they keep copping, popping.
Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it, cause you know what we got to do. Come on with it.
Me and you getting it on, don't even go there.
Come on with it.
Once I bring it to you, you won't be safe nowhere.
Word up. Salute to hip hop, MCs and DJs. Culture strong as ever. Bumpy Knuckles, DJ Premier. Salute, salute.
Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. Mas só em pensar que com a sua face, tudo que eu pedisse, só você que me desse. Aí pensando Deus se esse quarto falasse. Mas que pena, já era. Não deixo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque se eu ouço a voz dela é através de alô. Se passou pela favela é porque alguém me falou. Então já que me deixou por aqui, aprendi a viver um pouco sozinho. Mas o que eu posso fazer, fia, se eu gosto da boemia. Essa noite pra mim é dia, mas posso mudar. Mas como isso é questão de tempo, então isso nem tenho muito, nem curto. Fica de canto, eu prefiro suar. Quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. Seja sozinho a dois, o resto eu vejo depois. O resto eu vejo depois, talvez, pode ser que uma mina firmeza possa trombar no rolê. É isso, deixa comigo, é só seguir o sentido e despertar os picos floridos. Mas não, pera lá, deixa eu falar, né assim, para mim tem que ter valor. É só chegar e abusar, nem forjar, nem fingir que nem dá pra sentir o amor. Ó fita, ela não confia mais em mim, acredita no conto das minas que pra mim foi mó zica. Tava tudo claro, mas a cena complica e a saudade fica. Então já era. Não beijo mais aquela tão bela e singela. E nem dá. Porque quando eu me vi só nesse lugar, eu pensei que preciso sair pra me libertar. Seja com quem for, a minha vida cantar, nunca no mesmo lugar. coisa sozinho é a dois. O resto eu vejo depois.
Takes my eye, I lift my head, blinded by the sky. Feel my way in front, following the sound. It moves away so fast, fall down to the ground. I know there's more to come. Jump back to my feet. Now I only see I do it. Same motion, just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, hustle, hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. Can I big bank in my pocket? Double up with my profit. See, then I cop it. Give me that, there and that dropping, homie. Hold up with my mojo. Peep the whip in that logo. 24s and they low pro. I know so. Ain't no doubt about it. Riding round, loaded up and I hear them 808s and they knocking. Whole club and they rocking. In them buckets, all my homies up in here vibing. To my household, real I die for. Creeping off in that Tahoe. All about that large on. Don't stop the party. We be getting all that. Oh, Kim Wasabi, homie. Cause it's the same motion, just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard. Okay, now all I know is hustle. Get it off the muscle. Black is my attire. Keep them sticks off in that cupboard. I be going hard. Them going hard. I just hit them all. You just swipe the card. I'm with a couple Latin. I just do. You other guys telling lies. Homie, free money. AG. You pay me. Swagging in my saline. Two-door coupe Mercedes. I am too much for you busters. I don't trust them. They won't play me for no sucker. Play me for no paper. Make my thumper. Alpha Zeta Omega. Better know I'm really on it. Driving better on it. Money is involved. Better know I'm on it. And that's wording to my mother. Gotta get it one way or another. I put that on my brother. I'm out here on the come up, but it's same motion, just a different day. Out here trying to get it each and every way. Mama need a house, baby need some shoes. Times are getting hard. Guess what I'ma do? Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Hustle, 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 hard. Closed mouths don't get fed on this boulevard.
HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is HBK, yeah, you know how we. And I can't quit, all I know is.
Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Make your lady back up in this, hop up in the 6, and you should ignore these rappers, man. They say anything. Call me Susie Piggy Bank, I got plenty change. She rep HBK to over everything. Married to the game with the wedding rag. Everybody try to duplicate, we just innovate. Young and making plenty cake, get my straight. I'm a heartbreak vet, being broke what I can't accept. I'ma hold it down to the death. No Reeboks, cause it's all about a check. Bet $1 million that your man ain't like this. Cause I stack my chips, I'm on my grind. Mind on money, money on my mind. So if you in the way, I'll run you over. It's the heartbreak army, I'm a soldier. Huh? Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Ain't nothing changed with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I'll die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the seat vacant. We taking the RAP game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this thing, love it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love it. Wherever I go, my homies come to.
São Paris, São Paulo, França, Brasil. Aí, MSP, Laboratório Fantasma. É nóis. Assim,
Os manos no posto, trampando a contragosto, feliz ou oposto. Aposto que sei da dureza, que é a tristeza, deformando o seu rosto. Se carros falassem, talvez o mundo escutasse, olhar do impasse, olhar se limpasse, brilhavam vocês. Juro, pras minas no fronte, que dor pra contar tem de monte. É tipo uma fonte dela, de fronte ela sonha com um novo horizonte. Trancada na cela ou numa favela, vida é foda, João. Pobre menina, sofre de verdade por toda a cidade, ainda mais porque a palavra liberdade é feminina. Cidade luz, guetos, becos e pretos tristes como um blues. Mano, muçulmano, amor, islã. Assalamu alaikum, alaikum salam. Mil flor, mil dor, mil idioma, mil cor, tipo índio. Tio por, servos de Roma, frios por natureza morta. Legalité pour mon père, s'il vous plaît. Mil pra mim, mil pro select. Ma révolution é black, noir, check. Em matière, meilleur qu'hier. Ma terre me manque, c'est ma place. E o velho sonho, viver em paz. Com o necessário, sem ter demais. Verde, mais, verde, mais, verde, mais. Família.
Père, mère, frère, sœur, ange Kaira. Même thème, cri du cœur, genre ça ira. Même refrain qui vient de ces zones amochées. Noisy LESC, zone à noche. Des vies décalées, des années. Que c'est l'alerte rouge comme condamné. D'étaler, s'en aller ou chialer. Jamais plus de calette, on entend crier. Pas année, ghetto couleur café. Non, c'est pas gagné. Si tu voulais taper, trop de barons, trop de casaniers qui tiendront pas de plus, mais ça ira, ça ira. Se dit le brave type comme le scélérat. Pour le sale, favelas, même sort, même idée. Qu'on s'en sorte à l'espoir, tous fidèles. San Paolo, zone à Norche. Ça ira. Noisy LESC. Ira. Si. Ira. Ghetto youth, faut pas stresser. Ici, MC d'AFF. Si.
Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salent. N'empêche que ça ira. Tous les ghettos savent que les ghettos salent. N'empêche que ça ira.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. We're bringing you the Chicago Bulls out at United Center as they'll face off against the Portland Trail Blazers. Checking out the Trail Blazers. This is their first time facing off this season. Last year, they split the season series at a game apiece. One of the bigger stories this offseason, where would LaMarcus Aldridge wind up? Ultimately, he chose to leave Portland. How much does this set the Trail Blazers back, Shaq?
Pretty far, Ernie. It's going to be impossible to replace the consistency and the numbers that Aldridge provided. But now, Damian Lillard's team going for it, so he has to keep everybody involved, and he has to be a little bit more consistent, especially when shooting a long-range shot.
Yeah, they're more perimeter-oriented now, but they still have a fantastic group of perimeter.
Welcome, basketball fans, to a very special day edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. The Chicago Bulls here to defend the home court, playing host to the Western Conference. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland. A year ago, they each gained a victory at home, but couldn't secure a win on the road.
And this was as even a matchup as you'll find in the NBA. Split the season series down the middle, one apiece.
Yeah, this is really tight. I mean, it's splitting hairs when you talk about these teams. You get the feeling if they played 10 games, each side would win 5. Ready, gentlemen? Ready?
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Al-Farouq Aminu is out there with Mirza Teletovic. And it's Plumlee in at the 5 down low. McCollum with the ball. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. The dish to Plumlee. McCollum kicks to Aminu. Lillard with it, and Rose picks him up defensively. It's stolen by Dang. Passes it to Big Dog. Kicks it to Dang. Butler on the wing. The shot from 20 feet away. Good as the jump shot falls. Butler's got his first points of the night.
He's got so much junk in his trunk. He'll find a way to hurt you.
About a minute played so far here in the first. McCollum dishes to Lillard. Here's Teletovic, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Here's Rose. 9-point game his last outing. Now the pass to Big Dog. From 12 feet out. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Big Dog's got his second basket. Lillard, the pass to Aminu. Plumlee with the screen. Feeds it to McCollum. Portland moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Nobody near Lillard. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Stolen away. Fast break. Here come the Trailblazers. McCollum with the ball, and he gets it to go.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
That's why we and they always love seeing him at the end of those breaks. He makes it look fun and easy.
Now here's Rose. Pass to Big Dog. Got a hand on it. And the shot is good.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
Here's Lillard. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Atlanta.
And don't forget about his playmaking in that game either. I mean, he did a great job of attacking the D and creating opportunities for both himself and his teammates.
Now here's Rose. After the miss from Damian Lillard. Butler passes to Big Dog. And it's Dang in the corner. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. Dang's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Nuggets.
They just weren't challenged. I mean, nearly as much as they should have been in that game, at least when they had the ball.
Yeah, it was a mismatch. I mean, the defense from the start was on its heels practically the entire game.
The Bulls leading by 5. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, guys, Terry Stotts had a few moments to share with me. He said that their defensive focus, no surprise, will be trying to keep Derrick Rose out of the lane. He added, you know he's come a long way as an outside shooter, but he's a pick-your-poison type of player. We can't let him get into the paint. Makes sense, Kevin.
Thanks, Doris. Noah with a screen on Lillard. Rose attacking. Rebound by the Trailblazers. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball.
So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Pau Gasol
down
is checked
inside,
in for Noah.
run some
Portis comes in for Big Dog. The Bulls leading by 3. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Taking a look at the Bulls. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with Big Dog, and it's Dunleavy in at the 3. Crabbe kicks to McCollum. Off the screen. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
The shot's good from Big Dog.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Trailblazers trail by 5. Pass to McCollum. Begovic with a screen. Off the screen. No luck. Gasol with the defensive effort.
And, you know, coaches just love players who they can count on to give that effort defensively.
And he clearly is one of those guys, Greg. We saw it right there. Nice work forcing that miss. Man, that is a great move off the baseline and a big-time play at the basket.
Fantastic reverse dunk, Clark. Had to get up high for that one.
And I tell you what, that's the kind of play that could really spark a team.
And here's Rose outside. The shot misses. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones a long time without a basket.
They got to find something. You're right. The Bulls leading by 7. Here's the lob to the hoop. Gasol, no good.
It's hard not to go for it when you see the chance for that alley-oop.
Clearly, temptation got the best of him right there, Greg.
Here's Teletovic. Banked in off the glass. Teletovic has got 6.
There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
Shots good by Butler.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Rose passes to Big Dog. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. Let's pause to take a look at the teams that were tops in field goal percentage last season. Number 1, the Bulls.
Kevin, no team shot a higher percentage than these guys last year. I mean, that's something they definitely want to build on this season. It'll be hard to improve, but they believe in themselves. They've got a lot of confidence after last season as far as shooting the ball goes.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Noah comes in for Pau Gasol. And it's Dang in for Mike Dunleavy. Rose against Jackson. He kicks it to Teletovic. 5 on the clock. Here's Plumlee. Oh, yes, the turnaround. Plumlee's got his second basket of the night.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Stolen by Jackson. And now Portland on the break. And the call will be against Joakim Noah. Clark, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Portland with a change here, too. Lillard's checked in for Jackson. Here's Crabbe. He's covered by Dang. And it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Teletovic.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Rose passes to Big Dog. To the wing right side. Clark dishes to Rose. Connects on the open J. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
And Lillard kicks to Crabbe. Lillard against Rose. Teletovic. No good. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Dang attacking to the middle. Rose can't hit.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Now let's send it to Doris from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nuggets was superb. He finished with 34 points and was just efficient on the offensive end, picking his spots on when to keep the ball moving or try his own luck. Absolutely amazing numbers from him in what was truly a memorable performance for him and for us, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Bulls lead by 3. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, I have Derrick Rose, and Derrick, you guys were scoring pretty nicely as a unit here tonight. How do you facilitate that?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and getting people involved in the game.
Thank you, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. Firstly, our offensive output in the paint was really encouraging. But that being said, let's make sure we don't get too one-dimensional in the second half. I want us getting points from the inside and out. On a good note, our passing has been very smooth. You've set each other up with some really nice assists. That's strong team basketball. Let's keep it up. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. If we go out there and show the killer instinct I know we have, this is not a team that can stay with us. Let's up that intensity.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. Trailblazers trail by 3 on the court for the Trailblazers. Lillard at the point with C.J. McCollum playing the 2. Mirza Teletovic out there at Plumlee, and it's Aminu in at the 3, the small forward. Here's Grove. Plumlee with the rebound. Now here's McCollum. Here's the floater. And there's the nice layup by Plumlee. Plumlee's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Trailblazers. Rose passes to Big Dog. Rose kicks to Dang. The feed now to Noah. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
And here's a look at some stats for Damian Lillard. Last season, he played outstanding. Second in scoring, second in assists, and he also ranked number 2 in steals. Just great anticipation to go along with that quickness to capitalize.
And as you said, second best scorer in the league. Man, I tell you what, just blowing up defensive schemes designed to keep him under control.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Second half rolling along now, about a minute played here. Outside Butler. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Here's Big Dog. He's got 8. Butler passes to Big Dog. 5 to shoot. Buried from 15 feet out. Big Dog's got 10.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Lillard attacking, and
and that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off.
Quick isolation.
Might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. McCollum dishes to Lillard. He feeds it to Teletovic from the high post. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Big Dog's got 4 rebounds in this game. Plenty of space. Shot is off. And the Trailblazers going the other way.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And Teletovic kicks to Aminu. He dishes it to McCollum. Passes it to Teletovic. Chicago grabs the miss. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
Here's what Chicago's going with right now. Pau Gasol's checked in for Noah. Dunleavy comes in for Luol Deng. And Ian Clark subbed in for Derrick Rose. They get it again. And the foul called on Freak. And so here's Portland. They trail by 1. Outside Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Dishes it to Cram. Teletovic passes to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And another shot. Oh, that's blocked. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Brooks checked in. Good looking screen by Gasol. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And it's Clark in the corner. Butler passes to Big Dog. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Big Dog's got 4 points now in the quarter. Trailblazers trail by 3. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Jackson dishes to Teletovic. Crab. And that one's on target from the wing.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Out to the wing. It's tipped. Clark the pass to Big Dog. The dish now to Gasol. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Clark's got his first 2 points.
Boy, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip. They've got a battle inside.
This game has been a battle, and maybe they're starting to just run out of gas a little bit. And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Pekovic with a screen. Crab kicks to Pekovic. Plays it up and banks it in. Pekovic has got the lead up to 1 now for Portland. Guys, what a back and forth game this has been.
You know what? You're right. Neither side has been able to hang on to the lead for any kind of time at all.
And that's already resulted in 7 lead changes.
Shots good from Butler.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Jackson kicks to Pekovic. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
There's got to be a wall of defense when it comes to attacking the paint. Plain and simple.
Here's Clark, guarded by Jackson. The shot's good from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 6 points in the quarter.
They haven't been as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. They're playing smart with the lead. I like that. They're being very selective and deliberate in their offense. That's a good strategy when you're on top.
And again, it's Nikola Pekovic. Pekovic has got the game tied up here for the Trailblazers.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
Boy, you can actually feel it. It's palpable. The energy level on both sides has...
And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. And for the Bulls, Big Dog is checked in for Chicago. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Big Dog is out there with Dang, and it's Noah in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Plumlee with a screen on Rose. Clock at 6. Lillard dishes to Plumlee. And that one's good.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Rose. Butler in the corner. And again, Chicago no good. Portland trailing here. Wrap the pass to Plumlee. Kicks it to Lillard. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Rose up on top. Covered by Lillard. Rose can't hit.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
McCollum, no good.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And it's Rose missing.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Here's Grove. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Krabs got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lillard misses.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Rose passes to Big Dog. The pass to Noah. Inside.
I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is the 2 points, not the dramatic.
Oh, come on, Clark. He had to go for it, didn't he?
Yeah, but hey. He's an athlete.
I want you to focus on getting to the rim. Let's look to attack quickly. We need high percentage shots. Move the ball around and make the defense rotate.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. I was able to hear the advice Terry Stotts gave to his team during that last break. He told them, this is it, fellas. Let's hit them right out of this timeout. Put some pressure on them. Show them how much you want it. Let's go get it. Guys, he's really exhorting them to give them a burst of energy.
Down low. Here's Plumlee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Solid on the one-hand throw down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Yeah, and one reason why I just don't know that I've ever seen him miss a play like that.
Big Dog, the pass to Butler. There's Big Dog. Takes it from 10. And that's good. For 2. Big Dog's got 10 points in just the second half. And you could feel the crowd react as one.
Yeah, that shot got them out of their seats and off their hands.
And guys, what a blast of energy that just sent through this entire building.
1:29 left in the 4th quarter. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. The 3 ball. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
Those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Bulls trail by 4. And it's Rose penetrating. And again it will go. Basket is good from Big Dog. Big Dog's got 6 here in this quarter. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Lillard outside. Feeds it to Teletovic. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often. Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Indeed, it might be a big, huge moment in this game right there.
He sinks the clutch free throw.
In a big game for Butler. 16 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
McCollum kicks to Plumlee. Here's Teletovic. Buries it.
And that's what you love to do as the road team, Kevin. Hit the big shot to take the crowd right out of it.
Well, they've done that for sure.
And did he ever? Sound level right now at 0.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his mates in the last quarter.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Pass to McCollum.
Double team.
Plumlee with the screen. 6 on the shot clock.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted. And really, I like the movement and communication there.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
Don't be afraid to make the extra pass. If it's open, take it.
Near the three-point line, it's McCollum. Yes!
Effective screen set there for the
Oh,
jump shot.
come
That was the
on.
key to the play.
Oh, ho, ho.